This is a series of videos on adjustment layers in Photoshop. Adjustment layers are going to control your image or parts of your image in various ways, generally adjusting light and dark, changing colors. There's lots of ways to be creative with them too. Here I have, this is in the upper left, the unaltered photo, and I just have a couple examples that I'm toggling on and off here of, this is a color balance adjustment layer, this is a selective color adjustment layer down in the lower left, we have a gradient map here, and you can see in the upper right one I've used that color balance adjustment, slid some sliders around essentially, and was able to take this, change the colors, change the mood, to make it much more of kind of a bright spring-like, very sunny sort of day look, whereas the original one is more kind of yellows and reds. This one's a little bit more kind of bright, vibrant looking. Down below with selective color, really focused in on this magenta bush in the foreground in the original image and made that much more red. You can see the trees are taking on more reds and yellows and so on too, to give it a more of a warm fall colors kind of atmosphere. And then something a little bit more, extreme gradient map, taking all of the shadowy, darker colors, mapping onto them a kind of red, magenta, fuchsia color, and then everything that's lighter in value mapping onto that, some cyan, some lime greens, and so you get this very transformed, surreal kind of looking image, very, very different from the original. So I'm going to talk about the different categories of adjustment layers, and then we're going to get into each one of these and look at all of the different adjustments. But before we do, just as a general, what are we talking about? So we're in layers, we're looking at whatever image we want to perform an adjustment on, and then right down here at the bottom of layers are your adjustment layers. So I'm clicking on the one right next to masks that looks like the circle that's kind of half full, half empty, and I would then pick any one of these, and you can put multiple adjustment layers on an image, of course, too. But then, whatever one you pick is going to give you different properties that you can adjust, and from there you can go in and make those adjustments. So we're going to go through each and every one of these in this video, and you'll become much more familiar with the types of things they do.